solitary confinement. That's what they call the hold on duty. But they put you there, and then how was that for you? Like just coming into jail for 2 weeks, now you gotta go be locked down all day.
Bad joint. And while I was down there, some dude got killed over a cookie, man.
Dang.
In the hole. Somebody killed they celly about a cookie, man.
Hungry.
One of them black and white cookies is white on one side and black on the other side. Somebody died about that.
Lost their life about a sweets.
About a cookie in the hole, bro. That was crazy. And I was only in the hole for 7 days because I beat the writer. I think all of us beat the writer.
But you know what it is though, Russ. Like what that cookie mean to somebody in the hole?
Too much.
What's the value of a cookie in segregation housing unit? For real. What's the value? Could you see why a nigga would lose his life? Could you see why? Even though you don't understand it, like, yo, but yeah, nigga was hungry. I
can see why.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. It's nutty. It's nutty. Yeah. We ain't sitting up here backing it, but we gotta get the people.
Was vicious, bro.
Yeah. A cookie freak. A cookie freak. A nigga be sitting, your cellular stare at you sitting on that bed. If you saved them, don't save them till later on when it ain't no food coming in.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, you like 8, 9 o'clock at night.
Somebody gonna plot on that cookie. Yo, what's up with that cookie,
bro?
The nigga be serious about that cookie, like,
yo, bro. Dinner come at 4 o'clock, 3:30. Don't save your cookies. It's 9 o'clock and you done pour them out, unwrapping them out of tissue. I'm like, where you get them? You ain't eat your cookies earlier?
Yeah.
You like, yeah, I say, like, how many you got? 4? I'm trying to get 2 of them shits, cuz. See, y'all laughing. I don't even like to tell y'all the truth up here, man.
That's real rap.
For real, bro.
Oh my God.
That's why I asked you, Russ. Because I sit up here all day long, and they like to say I'm playing games and all this. What is the significance of a cookie in segregation housing unit?
That cookie means somebody's life, man.
As you seen,
that cookie meant somebody's life.
That's heavy, man. That's major, man. Yeah. There's a lot of dudes running around out here playing around, acting like they stepping or doing these drive-bys, whatever. When you get in there, ain't no guns in there. A cookie will get you killed if you ain't trying to get that joint up.
Absolutely.
So now you going to trial, to fight this case, right? How was that for you, like knowing that you won't gotta go to trial, you gotta fight this case, attempted murder, along with all these other charges? What was your mind state knowing what you was up against?
I just hope that I got a 5 to 10. That was my hope.
So you was looking to get some time.
Yeah, I felt like I was about to do some time. But I was just like, as long as it's a 5 to 10, I'm only 19, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I turned 20. I turned 20 a couple months after I got booked. But I was just like, all right, 5 to 10, whatever.
You can do that. You can handle that.
Yeah.
So you, how was it like the whole trial? Like, this guy came to trial, came to trial and testified the whole time?
Yeah, it was weird, man. That whole trial was, the whole circumstance of it was just strange, because it was really new to me. And I think the craziest part that still stick out to me, like to this day, is after I get found guilty and all of that, right? And they breaking down my sentence. And they like, yo, 7 to 14, 5 to 10. 2 to 5, 5 to 10. They gave me like 7 different sentences. You know what I'm saying? But they consolidated, everything except for the 7 to 14 and a 2 to 5. That's how my sentence wound up being a 9 to 19. Yeah.
Wow.
Because of all of the car chases and all that stuff, and then it happened in the guy's doorway, so they called it a burglary. So it was like they just blended all of these things in. Yeah.
Wow.
They was just throwing shit at the wall, see what stick.
Exactly.
Did they ever come at you with a deal before, like in the beginning of the trial?
They didn't.
No deal?
No deal.
When they do that, they know they got you booked solid.
Yeah,
ain't no reason for you to take a deal.
They never offered the deal.
Wow. Because they had a witness. They had...
There was 2 witnesses. The guy that was already standing in the door.
He told... Oh, wow.
Because they booked him. They booked him too. So I guess he said, man...
Oh, you talking about the guy when you first...
The one that was already standing there. Yeah. Some old head boy from around my way.
They booked him. He like, oh, listen, I ain't had nothing to do with that. That was...
Yeah.
So how did you feel sitting there and watching them on the stand tell what happened?
I ain't feel nothing. I ain't had no real connection to them.
So you didn't really know him like that?
I knew him. from around the way, but they wasn't like none of my friends or none of that.
Okay.
So I didn't expect nothing less.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? And then on a real, like, I'm like, all right, you know, I take full responsibility for my part, but I know that I ain't come here to do this.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So that's just what it was.
Wow. So you go to trial. Ultimately, you get found guilty. And how did you feel when you heard that guilty verdict?
I just was feeling my mom. I just looked back at my mom. That was my only thing I was worrying about my whole trial. I ain't even, like, I wasn't tripping on me for real.
Yeah.
Even though I ain't want to do no time, because I would never just put myself in a position for that. But I know that my mom was dealing with a lot. So my whole thing was every time, you know what I'm saying, when they said that guilty thing, it kind of went over my head, and I just turned around to see how my mom reacted.
You got siblings?
Yeah. And my other siblings was already in jail.
Dang. Wow,
Yeah,
I'm dealing
both
with
of
a
them
lot.
was in jail. Both of my brothers was in jail. It was just me and my sister.
Right.
And then I got booked.
So
One of my brothers was facing 25 years in the feds. Then my other brother, he got sentenced to like a 3 to 6 already, probably that month, for a gun.
Dang.
So for that to happen at that significant time, it was crucial for my mom. You know what I'm saying?
I can't imagine. Like, she got all 3 of her sons incarcerated.
Yeah. So you
And
know,
they ain't getting no juvie bids. They in here ready to get numbers.
yeah, we all got some numbers, man. We all got some time to do.
Like I like to say, can you imagine? But we could have never imagined what our owns go through, man. When we put them through situations like that, man. And then for all like her boys to be in there, like, could you imagine what that woman went through, man? The stress, her having to keep hitting motherfuckers' hands. Oh, I gotta get this son this week, this son this week, this son this week. Then take care of my daughter. Then take care of the bills. Then God forbid she by herself. Oh my God, you know the stress that'll take her to an early grave, man. We gotta tighten up. We gotta do better.
Yeah, and my mother wound up passing away in 2017
Sorry to hear that, man.
when I went back after coming home from the 9 years for something that I didn't participate in.
Wow.
So I did another 5 years, but we can get to that later. But at the end of the day, though, yeah, man, like Black said, at the end of the day, you never know what type of trauma and pain this is causing to your mother when you out there doing whatever you feel like you think is right at the time. You know what I mean? And the thing is, you never know if that's even going to be your last time even being in your mother's
Presence, yeah.
presence.
Wow.
It's real, man. And I'm the baby. You know what I mean? I'm the youngest. So for that to happen to me, you know what I mean? I know the worry that she had was extreme. And even though she knew I can take care of myself, it was just a simple fact
My
that
baby
I'm
in there.
always going to be the baby.
Exactly. You know how the mom do with the last child?
Yep.
She like carrying you around, everything. Like, the other kids can't mess with you. Like, they just, you all, they just, it's like you're the only child in their eyes a little bit. But they got other kids, but they just favor you the most because you're the last baby.
Yeah.
And then having to go through that, wow. And then your brothers go to jail, and then you go to jail. Now, after the sentencing, you get sent upstate.
Yeah.
What was the first jail you went to?
Greaterford. Well, you know, that was just like a diagnostic type of thing, but they just send you through. I was at Greaterford for like a month almost. We had opened up the old side back up because they had put everybody on the new side, and then we opened it. It was filthy, like extremely filthy.
Wow.
Like an old dirty factory it was dusty.
Feek always like to ask this question. What was that experience like to you pulling up the Greaterford? Because, you know, we hear the stories, how big it is, how it looked like a castle in the minute. And,
Going to Greaterford was like, it was like a bad dream coming true.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because this the thing. Like, I done went up Greaterford and visit my uncles back in the day, went to Dallas and visit my uncles back in the day. But to be in there, I couldn't believe it. And then to see all like the old school dudes that people thought was probably dead, old heads from back in the day. You know what I'm saying? They was in the joint passing out clothes. It was crazy, man. It was surreal.
And everybody talk about that famous question they ask you when you get there.
where you want your body.
If that statement right there alone don't, even if you didn't hear it physically yourself by going through it, but that statement alone, where you want your body sent to you. Like, I don't know, but for me, and I'm quite sure for the dudes that been there, like that's a hell of a statement, man. To be looking in the motherfucker face saying there, you ain't asking me my age, or you gonna get all that next, but all right, before we start anything, where you want your body? I don't even know how to answer that my first time in jail.
What do you, what do you? How do you answer? I want my body sent to.
Like what you mean? Where
my mom's house?
What you mean? Where after I go home? Because I'm thinking when I'm released, where I want to go to.
What did you say, Russ? When they asked you that?
I don't remember.
Yeah,
it's like normally the body gets sent to the funeral home.
I said, huh? What you mean?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
I think that was my genuine reaction. Like, what you mean? Like, I don't get what you asked.
Right.
Yeah, what would you want your body to go if something was to happen to you? And it was like,
you telling me that some people be having to get somewhere?
Yeah.
Like, wow.
Yeah.
So